Welcome to Two Sketchy Dudes. I'm Lee Percy, and this is Eric Shunk. Eric, introduce yourself.
I'm Eric, and we'll give you a little bit of background. This is our first foray into video casting, and so we wanted to start to share some of what we do as sketchers.
Something we've enjoyed doing as a pastime for years.
Yes, that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
And so what we'd like to do is just tell you a little bit about ourselves. My name's Eric Shunk. I was schooled in architecture at the University of Nebraska for undergraduate, and the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee for graduate school. And in between, I worked in Minneapolis for a little while, and then moved down here for graduate school with my wife. And have been in Atlanta for probably about 25 years now. Met Lee as one of my first friends here in an architecture firm that we worked at.
Maybe only friend.
Maybe only. But we met quite a while ago at an architecture firm and have stayed friends crazily ever since. And spend a lot of our free time now sketching together.
Yeah, that's probably enough.
That's all.
And my name is Lee Percy. I have a formal education in architecture and a degree from University of Tennessee. And I've been sketching since I was one, probably, at least I've been told.
Wow.
And been perfecting the craft ever since. I learned most of what I know about sketching from architecture school, though, the formal education there. And so a lot of the subjects that I sketch are buildings and places and urban scenes, so that's the most comfortable realm for me. I do some other portraits and pet portraits and that kind of stuff, but I moved to Atlanta in 1990 and have been practicing with architectural firms mostly. Currently work with an engineering firm, but Eric and I sketch in our spare time, and hopefully we'll get a chance to share what our hobby is all about.
Absolutely.
And so effectively, we're two sketchy dudes.
In many ways. What we'd like to do is tell you a little bit about why we're doing this video cast. We've enjoyed the process of sketching for both of us has been something that's been paramount in the reason why we've done it for so long. We both feel like sketching is such a critical part of who we are, and I don't want this to get too serious, but it's the process is what's fun for us. We end up with a finished piece, but how we get there is the critical part of why we continue to do this, and we just want to share that with you.
So we've been part of a global group called Urban Sketchers, and Urban Sketchers is very loosely organized, but it primarily functions off of social media, where people go out into the world and sketch urban environments mostly, but it's all intended to be in place, in plein air. So we do that a lot. We do some sketching in the studio, but we do a lot of urban sketching, and so that's been a big part of what we're trying to share. And so you'll see a little bit of in upcoming videos of us out in the field sketching, and a lot of us working independently in the studio.
And we're going to talk about what we're doing as we're doing it. We'll share the materials that we use. We'll share the environments that we're in. We'll share a lot of laughs and maybe some tears about our process.
I don't know why we'd have any tears about this.
We'll tell you later on. There's always the point in the drawing where you start out and you feel good, then you get real bummed out with what you're doing, and then you kind of pull it out of the gutter.
I'm starting to have a panic attack.
Palpitations.
Yeah, this might go off the rails horribly.
Yeah,
but we don't know.
Yes,
it's all. So this is literally the second video we've made.
Yep, and we'd like to drag you into these videos as we go further into this, and we're going to take questions and hopefully answer some of them. We hope that you enjoy, what you're going to see here.
Yeah, what's important is that you contact us with questions or complaints. I mean, frankly, if you don't like the videos, you could probably tune into something else, but that's up to you. We don't want to tell you how to do your thing. But if you have questions about what we're doing, then send them to us. And or the tools that we're using. I work more digitally than Eric does, but we both have our own unique styles, our own unique tools, and there might be something that you connect with more than the other. So So send us emails, and there's supposed to be some sort of URL. My daughter will edit it in. So
we're going to show you a little bit about what we've done right now, and then look forward to future episodes where we're going to actually have you out in the field with us, and we will go through a lot of our process, a lot of our. I've said the word process quite a bit in this, and
a little too much.
So, but we will share our experiences with you as we go through this, and we're really happy to have you along.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy the videos.
What we'd like to talk about now is a little bit about where we house our finished products, our drawings. We certainly post things on Facebook and Instagram, obviously to share with our family and some of the people that have kind of built up a little bit of a following with us, which has been kind of nice. But I end up posting most of my drawings onto a program called Flickr. It's a great storage. What I end up doing is posting most of my drawings into this particular format. You can go through into very different albums in here, and I've got various albums set up for different topics. You can see everything down to napkin sketches, and then you can pull up any of the napkin sketches in here and see all those. It's a great place to put all this information. We will probably use some of the drawings historically from these locations, and Lee and I will talk about them. We're going to get into a lot of critiquing of our own art. We're going to talk about some of the things that we've drawn, reasons why we've done it, things that we like and we don't like about the specific drawings. And that'll be a fun thing to do, is talk about what was it that allowed us to create these images, why did we do them, what were we thinking, what were we not thinking about, and things like that. So everything that we take out of our wonderful sketchbooks, we put into our digital format, and that can be shared with you guys. So we will show you that information later on.
I have a question.
Yes, Lee Percy.
So where can people find you on Instagram?
It's Shunky_monkey on Instagram, and we'll put this information at the end of each episode. We'll give you the information for our Instagram, for our Flickr accounts, things like that. So yes, Lee Percy.
Another question. Can people leave comments on your Instagram posts?
They can leave comments on Instagram posts, and we love it. Especially if it's things that are discussing what we're doing. If it's something that gets a little bit more into the why, likes are wonderful. We're not saying that we don't like having our images liked by folks on social media, but if you have questions, if you have comments, please throw those on there, and we do our best to answer all of those.
Another question.
Another answer.
Which is better, Instagram or Facebook?
I am not going to answer that. Right now I like Flickr because it's just my artwork. You'll run into family photos and things like that on Instagram and Facebook, so bear with me on those.